Hello guys and welcome to Daddy Share Space. So today I'm coming to you with a very tiny unboxing. What I went ahead and picked up was this right here. This is the Festool. It is model number 205223 and it is it says EX UNI Fast Fix, and it is compatible with the C18, the T18-3, the TPC, and the TDC. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look at what's in the package here. So as you can see, we have the actual eccentric chuck here that will work with the drills. So let's go ahead and pull out some of the Festool drills and see how it fits on all of them. So here in my shop, I have the CSX, I have the TPC 18-4, and then I have the C18 drill. This right here, this eccentric chuck, gives you the ability to kind of get right up close to a workpiece because it offsets the connection. So let's go ahead and try this eccentric chuck on all of these drills to see what it looks like. Alright, so what I see off the bat, based upon what I can see here, this does not fit on the old CSX. So based upon what I'm looking at here, it does not work with this one. So let's set this aside. I wonder if it works with the newer model. I don't have it here in shop, so I can't really test that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. And as you can see, there's actually a groove right here that gives you the ability to put this in on the inside. So as you can see, and then once you get it in there, you turn this blue collar and that locks it in. And so now I have my eccentric chuck, and you can actually turn this to put it at whatever angle you find to be convenient. So let's go ahead and look at it on the TPC. To take it off, I'm going to turn the collar and it just twists off. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove this Central Tech chuck. And then again, you see that there's a groove right here that receives this metal portion. So I just turn it until it goes in, and then I'm going to turn it, it appears to be counterclockwise, in order to lock it on the device. And then there's actually a locking symbol here and an unlocking there. So locking goes to my left and unlocking goes to my right. Unlock, put it in place, and lock. So this right here is definitely going to be a welcomed addition into my shop. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at the other accessories that I have for the drill in my shop. So we have this eccentric chuck, which is here. This right here is the right angle chuck. This one fits on the old CSX, as you can see here. And it looks like this, you have to kind of pull it out and orient it to get it into different orientations. So as you can see, this is a different type of connection fitting. As I said, I'd be curious to see if the new CSX has similar fittings to where it accepts this. All right, right here, I have the right angle chuck, and it has the same type of connection point. So this would not work on the CSX as well. So let's go ahead and pop this on. So again, you line it up and then you'll twist counterclockwise to get it to operate. It comes off of here. Let's go ahead and try it out on this particular drill. Turn it on, and again, you can actually actuate this. I like this functionality, it's pretty cool. Now, the next accessory that I have in my personal shop, this comes with all of the drills for the most part. This is just a regular chuck that goes onto the drill. And that gives you the Jacob's chuck functionality, and of course that goes across all the lines of drills. I think that one will even fit this CSX drill. And this is the metal one that actually came with the PDC, I do believe. Finally, I have this right here. This is the 3/8 adapter. I opted for this over getting the actual Central Tech bit. It gives me the ability to just pop this on any drill, and I can use it basically like a ratchet. So again, this is an unboxing of this offset or eccentric chuck accessory for the Festool drill. Now, the one thing that I really like personally about the Festool drills, I have Milwaukee here in the shop, I also have DeWalt, is the fact that they actually allow this kind of functionality, an accessory type of function for their most powerful drill. And that's not to say that this drill is as powerful as the, like say, my Flex Volt or my Milwaukee. However, this particular drill offers me a nice amount of power, definitely an upgrade over the CSX, but it also has similar fittings and similar accessories to be able to get more things done and do more nuanced things. When I was working on my wife's planter boxes, there was I couldn't actually find my accessories for, well, I wasn't using any of my Festool drills on that project. I was actually using my DeWalt and my Milwaukee. Actually, let me pull those over. So yes, I do have a ton of drills, but here I have my, this is my Milwaukee hammer drill. This is my DeWalt Flex Volt hammer drill. And just a quick comparison, as you can see, they both have metal chucks, but these are fixed chucks. So if I wanted this level of power, which is, this is like the 18 volt, 20 volt platform, which is what this Festool one is, and I wanted to use something like a right angle or something like an eccentric chuck, I can't get that in these particular formats. I have to go down to the 12 volt, which this is a Bosch Flexi Click. This right here is a Milwaukee, their install driver, and then this is the DeWalt. All of these drills have the ability to actually remove the tip so that you can actually put added functionality. Right here, you've got the Milwaukee, and then finally right here you have the DeWalt. And so I find these drills very, very handy. The first one that I purchased was this Milwaukee, and then I ended up picking up these other two along with the CSX because I wanted to kind of do a comparison between all of them. Now, I have here a little container full of dust, but as you can see, this is the eccentric chuck for the DeWalt, and you can see the comparison right there. And then I also have, this is the eccentric chuck for the Bosch. Let's set these aside. And finally, this is the eccentric chuck for the Milwaukee. So you can see that there's a little bit of there's definitely a size difference, but of course these are for 12 volt drills, and this one here is for an 18 volt drill. But I would imagine it can, as I said, it may be able to be used with the new 12 volt Festool, but you can take a look at those and see the size comparison or whatever. I just am a fan of being able to do more things with one tool, or with basically just having more flexible options. I do not regret these particular tools here because they add that functionality, but this kind of spoiled me and made me basically open up to the idea of buying like a Festool drill that gives you the ability to utilize these eccentric type chucks and also right angles and such. So this is a bit off in the video, but as you can see here, I have quite the collection of drills right here, along with the Festool that I showed you there, and then I've got a Makita up there at the top, and then along with that DeWalt, or that I'm sorry, the Bosch Flexi Click. So it's just showing some of those drills to kind of give you context of what I have experience with, and I've been moving more and more over to a lot of Festool tools, simply because, you know, so far I like it. Anyways guys, probably a bit much for just an unboxing of this EX UNI. However, you know, I have fun doing these YouTube videos. First and foremost, I just want to thank you for taking time to watch the video. Right here, like I said, this is the Festool Eccentric chuck, or offset, however you want to call it. This is a great addition. I like the fact that it actually does have the 1/4 inch to be able to accept the bits. Let's see if this, so it does hold Festool bits, and yeah, I look forward to using this. I was actually, there are a lot of times in the shop where you're doing something and you kind of you need a tool like this, or rather you don't necessarily need it, but it's very convenient to have either an offset or a right angle for that matter, because otherwise you may go in and you may have to go at an angle, and going in at an angle could actually increase the chance of you actually snapping a bit off and other things. So I do like the fact that this gives you that ability. Now, something that I'm seeing right off the bat with this eccentric chuck, as you can see here, so with some of the Milwaukee and also the DeWalt, you can actually put different components together and still get functionality. Now here, I can put this on, and then I can put on this quick fix. I can put this on here and use that. I can put on the chuck, obviously, and get that other angle. However, the eccentric chuck, even though you can put it on there, it won't stick. So that's just something to know. Anyways, guys, in the future I may pick up the smaller this other CSX to see if these are compatible and share that here on the channel. I actually was very close to going ahead and picking up the CSX 18 or the TSX 18 with this purchase, but I decided I'm gonna go ahead and try to spread out my purchases a little bit more, be a little bit more frugal in my efforts, simply because we don't know where the economy is going or what's going to happen with that. If things kind of pan out and things kind of get a little bit better, I do have some things that I really want to do in building out my shop and moving in the direction that I want to move in. As I told you before, I kind of wanted to possibly move away from this big MFT table like this, maybe get a second MFT3 or a third one, and then get that STM 1800 to do my rip cuts and such. Probably switch this thing out here and put in and get the Capex stand, and that being that it'll just make it more convenient to move things when I need to move them. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care.